Welcome back, Halo followers. Today we have some insight as to what is going on with Halo 7's development cycle once again. We hear a lot about gameplay in these job listings that we're going to break down, and some interesting things that make me think that we're going to be getting something that maybe you didn't suspect. So without further ado, smash that like button blue and let's get into it. The new job listings are Software Development Engineer, Technical Artist, Senior AI Engineer, Senior Sound Designer, Senior Technical Sound Designer, Technical UI Designer, and then we have a couple other job listings that we've recapped before. So yeah, basically I've highlighted each of these job listings and we're going to break down each one and exactly what they mean and what I suspect that this all means regarding the future of Halo, right? So this first one, Software Development Engineer. Now to break down all this boring job listing talk, it sounds like they're going to have a lot more, or at least strengthen their back-end services. I'm talking about cloud services for 343 and the future of Halo. To me, this reads like they're building some kind of Waypoint edition or some kind of server edition or some kind of something that helps the development cycle, right? I mean, they say that maintain and enhance the service tools. So this might have nothing to do with us as gamers, but it might actually help development here with 343 and how they're going to be able to, work on the game, right? So technical artist, what is a technical artist? This is someone that is going to be driving the technical excellence for Halo's vast array of environments. I think this is someone that basically pieces together the visual effects, the world, the aesthetic appeal, and they say that you're going to be playing a pivotal role in creating stunning visual effects that enhance gameplay immersion. Right? They're not talking about Halo Infinite, and I don't think we should entertain that anymore. Like, clearly Halo Infinite is on the back burner. Maybe it might, get rebooted one day, but right now, clearly this is about Halo 7, as they teased late last year in December, that the winds are blowing in a new direction. Like, they have job listings popping up for the next thing, right? Several new projects, they said, and this is one of them. Either it's Halo 7 or something else, right? They said that this technical artist position, you will work with a VFX art team and develop technical solutions, tools, and shaders across a variety of gameplay spaces to many of performance requirements. So again, thinking about like the next gen Xbox possibly, in pure speculation here, but obviously it's probably going to release on PC day one as well. You will expand your knowledge and skills to solving complex technical issues and contribute to the industry-leading VFX from both a gameplay and visual fidelity perspective. And pretty much all these job listings, they're mention, about the future of Halo and gameplay. Some of them mention it several times, right? So this person will be utilizing as shader development, right? Particle simulation, dynamics, and other VFX related rendering tricks and technical techniques to assist the VFX artist, and that this is all going to add for immersive gameplay experiences for players, right? So again, I'm thinking about explosions, about how maybe the Foreigner lighting is going to work, how dust in the environment, and little things that you don't really pay attention to too much, but yeah, these are probably things that this technical artist position is going to be focusing on for the next Halo game, right? Which makes me think that, man, these are a lot of critical positions that, are still needing to be filled in. And I'm just thinking that, how far are we away from a Halo release, right? It feels like it's going to be quite some time. Now, we also have the Senior AI Engineer. There was a lot of negativity talking about, we don't want AI in a game, but I honestly think that it isn't what you think. It's not like they're going to be using art and generating art in-game. I think this is more so creating extremely intelligent and unpredictable AI, like for the characters, like the Covenant, for example, or the Flood, and how they relate to the environment and the player in unpredictable ways through machine learning. And I think that is the true possibility here. I think a lot of games are going to be doing this in the next decade and creating very extremely intelligent AI that kind of take a life of their own, So basically this position is someone that's going to have scalable and efficient solutions that leverage generative AI and machine learning to augment in-game experiences and improve how we make games. So again, very interested on how they're going to do this. Perhaps there will be even AI and machine learning techniques to, like they said, language models, and that's going to be able to like help the coders create something very easily and assist the coders. Yes, people might be losing their jobs to some extent, like the scripters and coders, but this means that games are probably going to be able to be finished faster and cheaper. And that is good for the consumer, assuming that they, make these products faster because it takes forever for a Halo game to come out. And again, this is just for 343. There's probably other studios working on Halo games. So, senior sound designer also says some juicy stuff. They say that you're going to be a creative leader for Halo game audio, working with the audio director and the music supervisor to help establish the next generation of Halo games. And I know it sounds funny to say this, like clearly, obviously there's going to be more Halo games, but like they're just talking about the next generation of Halo games, which is exciting. That's actually possibly the first time I've seen that, at least the way that they put it here so clearly, that they're talking about several new Halo games, right? Instead of just the future of Halo or something like that. They're saying games, right? Maybe they've said that before, but I don't know. I'm That's exciting to hear. There's going to be more Halo games. How exciting. And so here they talk about leading sound design for in-house and outsourced content, ensuring consistency and quality across all assets, deep passion and understanding of Halo audio brand, while bringing innovation to future projects. 343 has always cared a lot about audio, so it kind of makes sense that they're once again doing that for Halo 7 or the future Halo game, which I think is pretty cool. That is something that I think that they stepped up from Bungie and that they've excelled at, right? Is having pretty clean, vibrant audio. So here we have a technical UI designer, which is great because the UI in Halo Infinite sucked. Remember that comment about we don't know if there's that UI limitation problem in Halo Infinite, like they couldn't even fix the main menu and they couldn't even add playlists because they had to go in there and rework the actual code, and if they did one thing wrong, it would break the entire game. Yes, even from the main menu. This is what we've seen and suspected. So this, hopefully, is all done in Unreal Engine, so this does not become an issue. We've seen gameplay from fans, like, clearly you can make a Halo game feel like Halo in Unreal Engine. It's all just smoke and mirrors. You can do it, alright? So UI, UX is looking for a technical UI designer for the future of Halo video games. As an experienced technical UI designer on the team, you work closely with the designers, UI artists to implement the creative vision and intended experience. So, UI artist, confirmed. Nice to see that they're actually making a complete experience here, right? The technical UI designer will be accountable for delivering best-in-class technical UI implementation to an engine from prototype to end user experience, right? So there is mention that you need 3 years knowledge or experience working with game engines, example given, Unreal Engine, which is just something that we see over and over on these job listings. It's very clear to me that whatever 343 or other studios are doing, they are going to be going with Unreal Engine to some degree, which the games already do. At least Halo MCC, the main menu, I believe, does run through Unreal Engine. So anyways, this is a pretty interesting position. Kind of excited to see that filled pretty soon. And of course, we had the lead gameplay designer. Now, I've already talked about this one. They talk about, help evolve future Halo gameplay, help refine Halo's characters, enemies, weapons, equipment, and vehicle gameplay. One big thing I think Halo Infinite did well, and I think Halo Infinite's campaign gets a lot of slack for being like a terrible game, but I really don't think it was. I think it really fell short on the open world aspect, but I'm so happy that boss battles came back. And it's not here, it was on a LinkedIn post that we talked about quite a few months ago, but someone was talking about how they help build boss battles in Halo. So, it's just something to think about, like how there's going to be more boss battles in Halo 7, and that is exciting because I really like that part. Lead game systems designer. And so, again, we already talked about this one before. This is someone that helps the creative expansion and refinement of Halo's metagame, progression, economy, customization, rewards, and engagement systems with an eye towards delivering deep and immersive experiences. And this also reminds me that, even though there seems to be quite a few open positions here, about 9 for 343, and this is coming exactly from Jobs' career at Microsoft. And all the positions have been taken, including franchise writer, which is great. All the ones that we've been talking about. So they're building up the studio back right now. It would be great if they were already like doing a lot of production on Halo 7 and that these key senior positions were already filled, but it's better now, than never. So I'm looking forward to seeing what 343 makes, or ideally these other studios that finally have a chance to, you know, create their own Halo game, because 343's Halo games have been very disappointing to say the least, and Halo is, on life support, it feels like sometimes. So with that being said, guys, there's a little Halo 7 update. What do you think all this means? I probably missed something. There's just so much information on these posts. And I'm not a game designer, so I can't break it down the best way possible, but hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight, especially this AI, generative AI. I wonder what that is going to entail. I think that it could help them develop games faster. At least it could do that. Hopefully does not introduce more bugs. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one soon. Peace.